Nobody here that's in business would allow themselves or an employee to go down that path of, and it's always been screwed up, let's just keep it that way, it's a lot simpler.
That's why we changed systems.
Took 3 years
correct
to
those
figure it out.
errors.
So you're implying that you couldn't have corrected the errors in the old system?
I'm implying that the old system was very difficult to use, and at every attempt that we had to fix it, we run into another problem.
Sounds like we waited three years too long to fix a system that when we put it in place was immediately wrong again with the new system.
Was it brought to the council?
Yeah, I think that when you start some of the cookies, it doesn't run 100% right away either, does it?
But for God's sake,
we don't run bad barbecue sauce out until we get the spice mixture right.
Sure.
But we're sending bills out that aren't right, hoping to get it right sooner or later. All I can say is I don't know how anybody can run a business the way the city is doing it and stay in business. I'm sorry.
Marlene, did you let the council know that there was this big problem?
From the beginning of when I started, I said that the system was inadequate.
Did they all respond to you that it was inadequate?
I believe John Morrow was fully aware, and he was always supportive of the fact that we needed to get a new system. In the first year I was here, we switched from that system to that easy for our accounting, and then the next year we switched from, we worked on switching from that program to what we have now, which is Power Manager.
Are those all municipality programs that run the utilities?
Yeah. Power Manager is, yes.
The last two we've been on are?
The utility billing?
Right.
Is, we started with Quest, which is out of Minneapolis, and then they were purchased by this, whatever it's called, system.
I'm just asking, is the software the programs we've been using, are they made to bill?
Yeah. Utility.
So it's a utility. 3 utility bill programs could not figure out how to be operated or implemented or run for 30 years.
I don't remember being that it was made a lot of errors. I remember that it was difficult. It wasn't a user-friendly software program. And by user-friendly, I mean it wasn't friendly at all. But it's not that it didn't run. No.
That's correct. It wasn't user-friendly, and it ran. However, the input on the accounts were not the same for all the commercials and not the same for all the residents. And you'd have to go, which takes some time to learn that old system. Thank goodness we don't have it anymore. To go through each line item and know if this is what it should be or not.
That's how we discovered that there was 5 or 6 different commercial rates for garbage. That's how we discovered that we had 2 different commercial rates for electric. That's how we discovered that some people were getting charged taxes and some people weren't. Some people were getting charged late fees and some people weren't. From the day I started, I could never have corrected every mistake that was in that program. I believe now Michelle has a system that is very good, and she's done a great job to get it going. I understand mistakes are made, and for that I apologize.
But technically, part of our electric bill, we shouldn't be paying sales tax on it, it's used for processing. For food processing is tax exempt.
That's correct.
It was tax-free last
Doesn't cookies have a special rate?
Yep.
Aren't we still using that?
Yep, they get, I don't know, so much garbage is taxed, so much water is taxed, so much electric is taxed.
We don't have garbage.
Natural gas, oh, excuse me, that's correct. Natural gas is taxed at a special rate. Theirs is actually figured separate of everybody else's because of the way it's figured.
But I don't want anybody to think that we're getting a special rate, but it's a law that for food processing, you don't
It's
have
based
to
on a
pay tax.
percentage.
That's correct. And that's why yours is figured the way it is.
Yeah. I don't want any of the councilmen thinking we were getting 2 cent electricity or something.
Penny and a half.
No, it's penny and 3/4.
Oh, okay.
Both.